Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thumbs up on YouTube. Notification bell on YouTube. Links below the video on YouTube. This is a new deck I just got called Moonology. Oracle cards. There it goes. And I'm going to do a 4-card spread. In the book they call it the waxing moon spread. So this will be from the new moon till the full moon period. And they have the waning moon card 4-card spread as well, which is the full moon to the new moon. So since we just ended a new moon, we'll do the waxing moon 4-card spread. Waxing moon 4-card spread. The waxing moon is the time for the new moon to the full moon, a period of approximately 2 weeks, when the moon appears to be growing in size every night. This is the time for working with gusto towards your goals, and the cards in the spread reflect that. Think about your number one aim of the moment, and then one by one, place your chosen cards face down in this layout. So, in the first card, we have a fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. And then we have don't let your past hold you back, South Node. And then we have don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. And then we have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. So the first card is what's rising up in me between now and the full moon. And this is a reading for mostly everyone on the planet, so we'll see how it resonates with you or not. And so we got a fiery climax approaches. What's rising up in us between now and the full moon. It's time to see if you've been a little bit too much me, selfish. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants, but you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little harsh or rash, gone too fast, or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you're you've created this situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming, and it could be fiery. Attuned to the moon. Be nice, be kind, smile, and be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. Additional meanings for this card. Being assertive is good, just don't ride roughshod over anyone. If you're in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. Don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be the issue. You need to have more fun. The teaching. The full moon in Aries is a super fiery time when emotions can run very high. On the upside, there's excitement about what may lie ahead, but tempers are likely to flare with rash comments or decisions. No matter when you pull this card, it signals that the situation has just or is about to come to a peak, perhaps in a rather heated way. There could be a price to pay if you have been too competitive or too blunt. And then the second card is, what's the solution to any challenge I face now? Which was, don't let your past hold you back. South Node. South Node, like the North Node, is a karmic point, but it's opposite to the North Node and relates to the past. Perhaps even the past lives. Whatever you're going through and whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you might. Do you feel stuck in something? This card will often come as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about has somehow become suffocating, even toxic. It suggests that someone maybe you, or someone, needs to be released. That there's some kind of there's some kind of addiction going on, or an unearthly attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure, when you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes, even if staying where you are feels easier and safer. Into the moon. I release the past. Additional meaning for this card. A relationship is a karmic and has played out across many lifetimes. Your attraction to someone may be verging on the obsessive. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. The teaching. The South Node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going south. On the horoscope chart, it shows us what we are likely to become obsessed with, but which will probably do us little or no good. The South Node is the karmic astrological point that reminds us of the well-known phrase, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. The third card is the advice, which was, don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? Is the question you're asking based on your ego, or is it from your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. Think of the big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. This card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution to this dilemma. If you've not been doing as you would be done by lately, this is the time to find a balance between your own needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help all your relationships. Attuned to the moon, be magnificent without being plain too much. Additional meaning for this card. Self-esteem is good, vanity is not. Everyone is equally important. Creative urges should be followed. Work some magic. A friendship may be ending now. The teaching. When the full moon comes in Leo, it can be a wonderfully bright time where people feel more confident to show the world their talents and assets. That's the upside of this lunation and of this card, no matter when you pull it. However, take note that the Leo full moon combination creates a sort of tension between your needs and the needs of people in your networks. Leo full moon is a time to release pride. And the fourth card is the final outcome, which was meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Have you been so ahead in the clouds that you've lost touch with reality? If so, take this card as a sign that you need to pay attention and make a concerted effort to move towards your goals. The more practical steps you can take, the better it is. It's time to find an inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. Meditate on your question, and the solutions to your issue may now come through you very clearly. If you're in a tricky situation because you've been acting the martyr, this card will be a message from the cosmos to drop the act for everyone's sake. Attune with the moon. Meditate every day and see what comes to you. Answers will come. Additional meaning for this card: you're in a super romantic but not super realistic state. Following your intuition, it won't let you down. At worst, this card can herald the end of a dream. The person you're inquiring about is a soulmate. Avoid substance abuse. The teaching: Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. So the full moon in Pisces symbolically marks endings. When the full moon is in Pisces, whenever you pull this card, it's time to dive deep into your emotions. Practicality is at odds with the numinous Piscean energies that have no borders, so feel your way now. Psychic ability is heightened when the full moon is in Pisces, and soulmates now connect. It's also a time to send out your dreams to the universe, releasing your fears.